Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Zarjarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Over on the JP side, we have some exciting news for part 2 of the 7th anniversary because we will be getting 4 brand new Extreme Z Awakenings for some amazing units. Those units being the TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the PHY Omega Shenron, the TEQ Super Saiyan God Goku, and the Strength Super Saiyan God Vegeta. So in this video, we're going to be talking about release dates for when their Extreme Z Awakenings and Extreme Z Battles will be available, as well as a look at just what new stats, buffs, and other things like that they'll be getting with the Extreme Z Awakening. So we'll get into all that information here in a minute, but first, make sure you're checking out those links in the description below to follow me on my social media pages and join the awesome Discord community. We have tons of people playing Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends. Always a fun place to hang out and chat and get any in-game help you may need, so I look forward to seeing you over there. If you're new to the channel or you haven't done so already, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future content like this. Make sure to drop a like on the video today if you find any useful information, and comment down below and let me know who you're most excited for. Honestly, myself, I think the TEQ Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to be amazing with his Extreme Z Awakening. I'm looking forward to that, but let me know who you're looking forward to most down in the comments. So let's go and hop over to the Dokkan Wiki here. They've got all of the breakdowns here for the Extreme Z Awakenings for these 4 units. I'm not going to really break down the before Extreme Z Awaken stats because many of us already know what these units do, but I'll obviously show each of their Extreme Z Awaken stats prior so that you guys can kind of compare them on your own if you want to pause the video. But the leader skill for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta goes up to a 170% fusion category lead or a tech type 100%. So really good there for the leader skill. 170% leader skills are always great. Sooner or later, I know they're going to get, I know 177% is the highest right now, but there's a good chance that maybe here within the next few celebrations we'll see maybe a 200% lead. Who knows? But anyway, super attack is going to go up a little bit, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn and cause immense damage and greatly lower defense. But the biggest thing is here you can see, if you want to just take a quick look at this passive skill, it gets quite a buff here. So it goes attack and defense plus 150%, extreme class enemies attack and defense minus 20%, so that's really good for any events that have extreme class enemies, obviously. We also have a high chance, which high chance, it's a 50% chance, of attacks being effective against all types, as we have with a lot of the Gogeta units in Dokkan Battle. Plus, you get an additional attack and defense, plus 25% for 5 turns with each super attack performed, which can be stacked twice. So basically, if you get a super attack 2 times within 5 turns, then it goes up to a 50% buff for attack and defense on top of the 150% he's already getting, which is awesome. And then we also have a great chance, which great chance is a 70% chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power, just like all of the Super Saiyan 4s do. So that's really good stuff there. Awesome buffs. This unit is going to be amazing, back in the meta again. And as you can see here, the 10th of February is when we're going to be getting Part 2 and these Extreme Z Awakenings for these units. So 10th of February is for all of the units we're talking about today. So just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and move on to the PHY Omega Shenron. Again, you can just take a quick look at his previous stats before the Extreme Z Awakening. But with this Extreme Z Awakening, again, Shadow Dragon Saga, you got that 170% lead, or Fizz type 100%. Super attack's going to raise defense for 1 turn, cause immense damage to enemy, and greatly lower defense. And again, those passive, you can look at that passive again down here, gets quite a buff here. Attack and defense was 150%. All enemies, not just super, not just extreme, but all enemies attack and defense minus 20%, which is going to be good for things like Super Battle Road and some of the longer events where those debuffs will really come in handy. You also have attack and defense plus 10% with each attack performed, which can stack up to 7 times, up to 70%. And he also launches an additional attack that has a medium chance, which is a 30% chance of becoming a super attack. So again, some great buffs for an older unit, but he is going to be back in the meta, going to be usable again. And here's to hoping that some more Shadow Dragon Saga category buffs come around for some of the other units here soon, because honestly, the Shadow Dragon Saga teams are not really all too crazy right now. At least I should say Shadow Dragons themselves. I know a lot of the Super Saiyan 4s, excuse me, are really kind of what carry the Shadow Dragon Saga category. But if we actually had some good Shadow Dragon units themselves, then we could possibly run a team like that with this Omega Shenron. So Moving right along, starting with the TEQ Super Saiyan God Goku. Here are his prior to Extreme Z Awakened stats. You can take a look at those if you want. And Extreme Z Awakening puts that Super TEQ leader skill up to 130%. And then we get raised defense for 1 turn with a super attack while also sealing enemy's super attack and causing supreme damage. Passive skill, Ki plus 3 attack and defense plus 150%. He's still going to change randomly change Ki spheres of a certain type to rainbow Ki spheres, but this is the great part about it. He gets attack and defense plus 7% per Ki sphere obtained. So he's going to do some nuking and tanking on top of, if you look at the very bottom, we're going to skip ahead here, damage received minus 77% when you have a movie bosses or a Pure Saiyans category enemy. If you look, previously it was just movie bosses category enemies, but now we've got Pure Saiyans in there too, which is great because you got to think about any of the Vegeta events, the Goku events, and a lot of the units in general are just Pure Saiyan units. So really good there. So he's going to get that damage reduction of 77% on top of the tanking and nuking with each Ki sphere obtained, and then he also gets an additional attack defense plus 77% when he has 2 or more rainbow Ki spheres obtained. So honestly, this unit was decent, right, when he came out, but this is going to be insane. His passive skill is going to be giving him some massive playability to be able to do some nuking, some tanking, some sealing of super attacks. This is basically going to be a super battle road master right here. If you haven't beat any of the events where you can take him in, it's just going to be good stuff. And again, for the Goku and Vegeta, legendary Goku and Vegeta events, because they are Pure Saiyan category enemies, it's going to have that damage reduction minus 77% on top of everything else. So really good stuff there. Really great Extreme Z Awakening. And finally, we've got the Strength Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Again, you could look at those prior to Extreme Z Awakened stats. When he gets Extreme Z Awakening, Super Strength type going up to 130% for the leader skill. Super Attack is going to greatly raise attack, so that's going to be infinitely stacking attack by 50% each turn that he does that Super Attack, so really good stuff there. He's also going to cause supreme damage to enemy and greatly lower defense. Passive skill, Ki plus 3, attack and defense plus 150%, a high chance, which again is a 50% chance of guarding all attacks, plus an additional attack and defense plus 77% for 3 turns after he receives an attack. He has a medium chance, which is a 30% chance of launching an additional super attack, and a great chance, 70% chance, of stunning the attacked enemy when you have movie bosses or Pure Saiyans category enemy, which again, the Pure Saiyans is being added on here. He did have the high chance of stunning with movie bosses, but now we've got Pure Saiyans in there as well. So similar to that Goku, he's going to be doing quite a bit of tanking because he gets that attack and defense plus 77% for 3 turns whenever he receives an attack. He already gets that baseline 150% attack and defense plus Ki plus 3, so that's really good there. He's going to be doing some additional super attacks, possibly, and then stunning them when they have Pure Saiyans or movie bosses enemies. So again, for the legendary Goku, legendary Vegeta event, he's going to be probably doing some good stuff on the earlier stages where maybe stunning is available. You'll be able to do that, but of course the only sad thing is later in some of those events, stunning just kind of gets taken out of there. So not quite as usable. I definitely think this Goku takes the cake as far as the better Extreme Z Awakening of the two, but still both of these units are going to be doing some good stuff. I definitely think that they deserve these Extreme Z Awakenings as well as the Omega Shenron and the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because if you look, on the global side, let's say, 2019, so almost 3 years ago, we had these guys released on the global side, and almost, you got to think, 2017, almost 5 years ago for the Gogeta and the Omega Shenron, so definitely worth a while. These guys are definitely needing some Extreme Z Awakenings, and again, all of those will be coming out 10 February 2022 on the JP side with part 2 of the 7th anniversary. But that's pretty much everything for the video today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know again, who are you looking forward to most? Who do you think takes the cake as far as the best Extreme Z Awakening out of the 4 of these units? Honestly, all of them have some awesome stuff, but yeah, we'll be seeing soon what we'll be able to take in. I'll be doing another video here very soon talking about team builds and tactics for beating these events, so you can make sure you get these guys Extreme Z Awakened, get all of the rewards and Dragon Stones associated and everything like that. So keep an eye on the channel, and again, make sure you're checking out those links in the description below to follow me on my social media pages, join the awesome Discord community, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future content on the channel. Make sure to drop a like if you found any useful information. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video today, and we'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.